Hello, what's up guys, the boss here. Welcome to a brand new video here on my channel, and today we're gonna try to reach a perfect score on the Iron Forest, a map I haven't showed you so far on this channel, and it's gonna be an intense battle as it's so long and also quite hard also with my very high level towers. But before we are getting into it and I'm gonna show you my loadout, we're gonna open up here those chests I saved up for you guys, and we're gonna start right away from left to right. So let's open up them quickly to make the intro short, and we're gonna get some ice towers, some shield breakers, some snowballs, alright, 40 of them, which is quite nice, arena banners, enchanted bomb, that's also quite nice, and the annihilator 2 times, so we are 8 cards away from upgrading it, and maybe we're gonna get some more right now in those other chests. So let's open them up quickly so that we can proceed right away afterwards. And this chest was quite okay, we got quite a few cards but nothing special in it. And now let's open up that one, the arena banners, and I think the last chest you could see it's still the countdown is still running down, and this means we need to use our lockpicks here, and I think we're gonna use the best lockpicks I'm having right now, or the second best, and now we can open it up. We're gonna get the poison bomb again and some other stuff. Missile launcher is quite a nice tower. I'm looking forward to upgrade it to level 8 as it seems to be very powerful in that sense. And yeah, now we can actually claim as well the reward from the mummy curse, which I basically got on the first place, and we're gonna get 5,000 sky shards from this, which is quite a large sum of sky shards, and now we're having 8,500 sky shards, and this is quite a large number. Alright, let me show you my loadout, and the ingredients for this loadout will consist of the mortar, poison gun, poison jet, the honey gun, and the dragon cannon. I need to put that into my loadout right now, and the pyroid glasses and the snowball here in the end. And with this loadout we're gonna try to get a perfect score here. As this video is gonna be quite long, I'm just gonna put in the highlights, but still it's gonna be long, I think. Therefore we start right away. Alright guys, let's get right into it, and to start off we're gonna place here our poison jet right here at the beginning of the map to face off those first approaching waves, as they're pretty strong, and when you're having a poison jet on level 3 for example and are in League 4, then it's gonna be quite tough to deal with them. So I'm fortunately lucky enough to have these towers already so advanced so that I can place it here right in the right in the beginning and deal with everything which is approaching us. But if your tower is not that high, you need to search for an alternative, as the poison jet is actually on level 5 a very valuable tower right here, but on level 3 it's not that good, I would say. And we start off by just placing here the poison jet, as I said already, and we will upgrade it so that we can deal with everything what is coming. And we'll place another poison jet there also so that we can deal with the boss waves, which is with the boss wave, which is gonna come in 6 waves. And to deal with that one we need to have at least 2 poison jets on level 5, level 3 down. And yeah, so that's our strategy here right in the beginning. So we need to place another one in a second. I think we need 5 more kills, then we can place it. I already drag it right here so that we are ready when it comes to that. And there we go, next poison jet is down, and as you can see the maze is actually still guiding the troops around here, and therefore that's the optimal position for it, I would say. Alright, let's upgrade this poison jet, and in a second we also place another mortar, which is gonna support us with some additional damage against this boss wave. And one thing I just want to say about the Iron Forest map is that it is one of the most challenging ones if you want to play it perfectly, as this map, yeah, it actually you cannot just stack up your armies of or pile up your armies of pirate glasses, because that's not gonna help you against the troops which are coming in here. They are just gonna take out everything you have, and then you just lose gears very fast, especially in the later rounds. So you need to be very creative here and build a proper maze, do everything right. The placements are also very important, everything has its purpose right here, and therefore it's one of the most challenging maps, I think. The whole arena is paved with challenges, boss waves are strong, and there are also, for example, at 600 kills. There is a wave coming in you probably haven't seen so far inside of Survival Arena at all, so it's quite hard to perform here perfectly. So far we are just building up here a maze, which you can see right now against all of those troops. And this is gonna help us as well to deal with the next boss wave. So from this point onwards we're just upgrading here our honey guns, which is quite important again against this boss wave. And also I'm gonna show you a new trick to distract bosses, so to control them a little bit better, which is also a key strategy here inside of Iron Forest, because otherwise you're not gonna make it. If you don't apply this strategy, I'm sure you're not gonna make it that high. So this is also something interesting for you to see once we face the next boss wave. So I'm gonna touch on that one, or yeah, you'll practically see it if I make it right. And now let's upgrade here the next poison jet, which is gonna help us as well against the next boss wave. And after this wave, the real struggle, or you can already see the real struggle of this map, or what it is all about. Alright, let's upgrade that one as well. And now next boss wave is coming in, and the boss is called Big Daddy this time, and we're gonna freeze this guy right here once he enters the map. And now we need our hero in a second to deal with that guy. And my goal is as well to save up the Dragon Cannon as much as possible, as the Dragon Cannon actually becomes quite valuable when we're in later rounds basically. And now let me show you the trick. So you can make Big Daddy move away from his original path when you place your hero right behind it, and then yeah, I think you have seen that already in Desert Heat, I think, but that's not working quite well anymore. So you need to make small steps when you walk back, and this will cause that Big Daddy is actually following your hero, and this is giving you precious time against Big Daddy, which is making it possible that you don't need to spend any gears or anything against this guy. We didn't even have to sacrifice here our hero. That's our goal right now. We need to save up a lot of gears for the next boss wave, because the next boss wave will be a lot harder, and you'll see that also in a sec. So let's place here some more poison jets and retreat with our hero. So our hero will be here the last defense against everything what is approaching, and this is going to be it for this wave. Next wave is an air wave, and this shouldn't be a problem at all for us. Alright, you can see I'm in my preparation. Alright, you can see that I'm fully preparing here for the next air wave. I've placed here some more poison jets at the bottom. We'll bring down on the map some pirate glasses, and now we need to focus here again. I'm talking again too much, and yeah, those guys are already quite strong, so maybe we need another snowball right now. I don't know, because we are having not that many mortars down, and the mortars are of course the best way to deal with those guys right now, but apparently we can take them out, so that's gonna be quite nice, and our poison jets should finish them off. And here the next wave is coming in, and this wave is again pretty strong. Those dynamite goblins are also a serious threat against our stuff, so we better use the snowball here again. I think that's the right choice for dealing with everything, as so many of the troops are actually making their way to the end of the maze, and therefore we're having here our hero. The hero is able to take that one out. Alright, so and the rest shouldn't be too much of a problem as well. And now the next air wave is coming in, and as after this air wave the next boss wave is coming in, we need to prepare ourselves very well for that. We place here some more pirate glasses at many more stages, so you can see I'm placing here pirate glasses, there pirate glasses, and this has a specific reason. You will see in a second why. Because the boss wave is kind of weird. It doesn't really react to pirate glasses, and therefore we're just placing here some more troops right now, which is gonna help us as well to take out everything right now here, but also in the against the boss wave. And I'm not quite sure how long this wave will last, so I'm just speeding up a little bit with the Dragon Cannon to make sure that we're getting enough time to shoot down the next air boss wave with our poison jets, because the poison jets of course are the towers which are dealing the most damage to everything we see right now. And here Donkey Fun Snot is coming in, and you can see the poison jets are actually not dealing that much damage. So this is something we always need to consider, and we also need our hero right here and place. I think we're better off by placing some more pirate glasses right now, which is gonna help us to stop that guy. And you can see this guy is actually always moving a little bit further forward, which is the problem with this boss wave. But so far everything looks nice. We place here some more pirate glasses, and the only reason why we can actually make it that far is because we saved up so many gears for this boss wave. And this means I think we should be able to deal with that one. And this is the first time actually that it worked out that well for me. In the other battles, this guy actually moved always to the other side and had 50% damage. Yeah, I did 50% damage here and then 50% damage here, but for now it looks quite okay. I think we should be able to pull this off, and we still have some pirate glasses down, and now we better place here some more stuff. We'll freeze that stuff, those dynamite goblins right here as well. And as we've spent so many gears right now on placing pirate glasses, we better focus or bring down some more mortars, which are finally helping us as well against those ground units. And you can see they're making it very far into our into the other half of our map. So hopefully we're gonna be able to take them out, but it looks like that, and that's how we deal with the wave. And if there is another strong wave coming in, we put this off quite well. But there we go, another strong wave is coming in, so those guys are also pretty strong, and as they're so fast, they also pose a big threat to us. But here the first goblin should die, the second one as well. So let's freeze everything right now and accelerate just a little bit with the Dragon Cannon, as I am not quite sure how many of those are coming in. You can see the wave is still continuing, and therefore it's better to prepare in advance. Better be safe than sorry, I would say right here. And the mortars as well are not doing that much damage, so as they're still on a low level, so I better prepare another snowball, as those guys are making it quite far into our half. And I think maybe this should be not how it should be. We suffered here 3 damage, 4 damage. Alright, I think from that mistake earlier we could learn that we're still lacking in the amount of mortars we're having down right now, and as well we need to upgrade here our honey guns, as those troops made it pretty fast to the end of the maze, and we still need to finish off here this part so that we can send troop backs just in case we need to. And I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Also, we need to prepare for the next for the next boss wave. So we still got a bunch of stuff to do. We suffered here 4 damage to our Skyshot generator, but still I think we're doing fine. In general, it's still annoying. It's super annoying that I suffered here this stupid damage. I was a little bit too greedy with my dragon ammunition. I should have used it more frequently right now, but you can't do anything about it, I guess. So to end off this maze right now, we are gonna place here some more mortars and place here a honey gun, and this should help us to send those guys back. But you can see still there are not a lot of, or the mortars don't show any effect right now, so we need to upgrade them as well at some point, which is finally gonna help us to have here a better performance on this map. But you could see that I had to sacrifice a lot for this air wave to beat Donkey Fun Snot, as this guy was so strong. So you either decide to take the air damage, which I think the first place did, or you just try to minimize the damage which you're getting right after it, just because you're getting punished for putting down so many pirate glasses. Alright, so next wave is coming in, and this mini boss shouldn't be a problem at all. You can see this guy is taking so much damage right in the beginnings. Alright, here we are having a quite large number of mini bosses coming in, and maybe we need to send all of them back if we cannot deal with all of them. So hopefully our poison jets are able to take them out. We're gonna place here some more pirate glasses just to make sure that we actually can take them out. and you can see it's getting kind of close right here, and we're still having so many of those guys coming in, so we better freeze this guy right here and place some more pirate lasses here at the bottom, which is gonna help us to just stop them. And I think we're doing quite fine right now against those guys. We're placing here another poison jet, and hopefully this guy is gonna die. Yes, this guy is gonna die, and I think this should be the end of this round. But you could see the struggle is always returning. In every wave you're having like strong waves coming in, and you can imagine how that's gonna look like when we're making our way up to 1,200 kills, for example. So it's gonna continue like that the whole time, and you'll just see me struggling all the time just to beat off this wave. I just missed that snowball. That's not how it's supposed to be, and you can see so many troops are already coming in. This is kind of ridiculous, and I need to learn from my mistakes. We need to place here, we need to upgrade here the mortars right now, otherwise we're gonna die a horrible death right now, I think. But as we have our snowball back in time, I think, despite of the fact that we missed it, we are doing here quite well. And this is how it should be. We're placing now some more mortars, and I think now, from now on, the strategy is getting a little bit more solid. Some troops are making their way to the other side, so we need our poison jets to take them out, and that's how it's supposed to be. Again, very close, but it worked out well, so we're fine. I just placed here the pirate lasses to make sure that we're still able to win against them, but it looks like we are, and therefore those airwaves are not that much of a problem. I'm not gonna concern too much about them right now, but later on they're getting as well way more intense as everything. I think this would be a good name as well for this arena. Just call it the Intense Arena or something like that. It's just all over the place. You're getting confronted with heavy troops and everything, and that's why I said this map is actually quite a lot of fun to play, as you cannot pile up those troops. You cannot play it in the usual way, like you play, for example, the other arenas, for example, Goblin King, where you just stack up troops everywhere and that's already it. You don't need to do anything else. And here Scorcher comes, and Scorcher is really a beast. So I would say that Scorcher is the hardest troop to beat, and we need our hero here as well, since Scorcher just can blow away your troops and your hero quite easily. So I'm using here as well my Dragon Cannon. I want to make sure that we can take this guy out, and we'll move our hero right here to do some additional damage. And the strategy I showed you earlier actually doesn't work out that well, so our hero is gonna die right away, and this is Scorcher. This guy is brutal, and from the start of this arena you're just struggling with everything you do. So we need that snowball right here, and we'll send him back in any second. So this is maybe giving us some more time, but it's gonna get way more intense. So I think we need to sell a lot more stuff right now than just here this honey gun, which we had right here. We're gonna place here some pirate lasses, speed up again, and hopefully we can use our snowball in a second again. So I think we still need to sell our stuff, so that's not enough. We are gonna place here some more pirate lasses, use our hero as well. Hero, come on. Hero is gonna die a painful fire death again, and now we need to send this guy back any second again. We will send here, sell here again that stuff, our poison jet. And so far things are still looking pretty good. 70% health left. We're gonna freeze Scorcher right here, but you could see already I needed to sell so much stuff again. Alright, Scorcher is gonna go down right now, and that's how you deal with this guy. Hopefully we're not gonna get a strong wave right now. No, we don't, so we can finally use some gears right here to upgrade everything, as yeah, it's getting quite hard. We need to get those mortars onto another level, which is, I think, the goal right now for the next waves. Otherwise we're not gonna survive this one. And this wave is not a problem at all, and therefore we can go on to the next one. Next wave is coming in. Alright, these guys are also not that strong. I can live with that. This is how waves should appear, to make it easy for you, but I'm sure there will something else come up when we're gonna struggle, basically. And what I've experienced so far, as I'm talking so much, so as I said, this is more like a highlight video and I'm just gonna use the highlights, but I'm actually talking all the time and then take out the best parts. So I'm constantly talking, and this actually prevents me from playing the best performance always, but I'm sure we're gonna get quite close to it. I'm gonna try it afterwards as well. Or maybe I should just get used to talking and playing at the same time. But this map is really demanding everything I got to play here perfectly. And so far I think we're still doing good. We're having some pyroglasses here as a last defense. So you can see the perfect mixture of poison jets and mortars is actually the key to success in this arena. And therefore we are gonna take out this wave as well. And I think from now onwards it's gonna get a little bit more calm. Alright, next air wave is coming in, and to deal with this air wave I'm not quite sure. I think we need to place some pyroglasses right now. You can see they're getting way stronger than before, so I think pyroglasses are here the right thing to do right now, as I don't want to sacrifice down here any pyroglasses. And we're gonna place here as well another poison jet so that we have more pyroglasses stacked up right here, so as a last reserve basically when the opponents are making their way to the end of the maze. And so far so good. Still airwave is on the map, and alright, but still this airwave was not too much of an issue, so we could take it out easily. And then in a second the next boss wave is coming in, and as I said before, boss waves are pretty strong here, and they're basically the reason why Iron Forest is taking up so much time. So the waves you could see actually are passing by very fast, so we can take them out fairly easy, but then the boss waves are coming in and they're really like the real struggle. But fortunately we're having here avalanche, so we can use the approach we used already earlier by just using our hero and always lure this guy back, or just make him move in the opposite direction to follow our hero. And that's exactly what we're gonna try out right here. And you can see our poison jets are actually doing quite a large amount of damage, and especially when this guy is moving right here into the center, a lot more mortars can shoot at avalanche, and this is gonna help us tremendously here to beat this boss wave. Alright, avalanche is about to die, and we are getting finally some more gears, which we desperately need to defend ourselves properly here against the incoming waves. And you could already see things are becoming a little bit more calm as we finally managed to upgrade here our defenses. So it's not that strugglesome as before, but it's gonna keep up the pace, that's for sure. So we're still getting confronted with strong waves, and in a second I think the next wave should come in, so we need to save up a couple more gears so that we don't need to sell our tower. So that's also a thing. Start to save up your gears already a little bit earlier, so that you don't need to sell your stuff like I had to do here, which actually caused so much trouble here for me. But so far so good. Next wave is coming in, we should be able to take that one out, as we're having enough mortars down. You can see now the full picture, everything is almost upgraded besides of these parts here. But here everything looks fine. We can still place some more mortars to get some additional firing power here to do some more damage. But now I think, not now, but after this wave we should, after this wave and the air wave, we should get confronted with a wave which I was talking about earlier. This wave will be extremely strong. Alright, it's not the wave I've been talking about. Apparently I don't remember everything by heart here, but this wave is already quite a tough wave. You can see so many golems here on the map, and I placed here already at critical spots where my towers do the most damage, some pyroglasses, so that I can stop them. But you can see those guys are already pretty hard to deal with. They're having a lot of health. Fortunately they're very slow, so that's a good thing for us. But if they would be fast, then I don't know what to do here. But still everything should work out right here. Some guys still have a lot of health left, so we just gonna wait until they reach the end of the maze, and then we will change their direction. I think I'm just gonna place here for safety purposes again some more pyroglasses in the end. And let's see what's gonna come right now. Dynamite, goblins, okay. I can live with that. Let's place here some more pirate glasses. Just in case if some troop is gonna make their way through all of our through all this stuff right here, then we're still having some pirate glasses just in case we need to send some of them back, and that's the goal. But you can see our mortars are doing so much damage right now in comparison to the beginning. It's such a huge difference, and therefore this strategy is actually quite nice. And as we're having now again another mortar down, we can deal with everything which is approaching us. And there the next boss wave is gonna come in a second, and you know what that means. We're just simply gonna use the same strategy. We'll use our hero to distract the boss wave, always change directions, and that's already it for this boss wave. But as I remember, this next boss wave is also a splash damage dealer, so we cannot stop that one with troops. So that's also a thing to consider, and Mud Slam is actually quite fast in comparison to Avalanche, so still it's gonna be a challenge to beat this guy and not spend too much gears here against him. But we should be fine, and yeah, let's see how we can deal with this guy properly. Alright, our hero died. Didn't work out that well, but still, we already did 30% damage to this guy, and we can still send him back and use some pyro glasses, as you can see, and the guy will turn around. So this is giving us some more seconds here. I think I chose their not the best spot to place some pyro glasses, as no mortars could shoot at him, but you can still use a small amount of pyro glasses just to stop him until the hero is back. Alright, our hero died again, so apparently the hero dies quite a lot of times, but I think we're still good. We did so much damage already to Mud Slam, so we can easily send him back and just try to survive here again. I think that shouldn't be too much of a problem, although this guy is speeding up, but we're having here some pirate glasses as well down. I hope I don't need to sell a tower, because that would be again a waste of gears, but we'll see how that's gonna work out. We're gonna place here some more pirate glasses, and we'll place somewhere else maybe our hero. So let's get our hero out of that corner, place it behind him, and now we can actually make him move backwards again. You can see you always need to consider that this guy is actually speeding up, so that's a thing you always need to calculate in when getting this guy to move back. But so far, alright, this guy's gonna strike, and just in time we placed here the snowball, and this means Mud Slam should go down here any second as well, and we can sell here this tower again, upgrade here this part, and yeah, that's how you survive wave 6. Alright guys, the wave I've been talking about arrived. So it just starts off like with 1, 2, 3 of those divers, but it's gonna get insane. So fortunately we have saved up enough of those gears to deal with them, but that's not gonna be enough, I guess, if we want to play here a safe round. So I'm placing here a couple of pirate glasses at hotspots again, where the main damage can be done, and we are going to use as well here the dragon cannon. And you can see they're still spawning. There's so many troops are coming in. This is, when I saw this the first time, it's just completely ridiculous how many troops are coming in. And yeah, this is basically it. I don't know how many. I think it's around 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, it's kind of similar to what spawns at Crabfest, but in Crabfest they have way lesser health than those guys right here, and you can see they're clustering up as well. So with troops it's almost impossible to stop them, and we place them therefore at spots where they will run towards to when we need to change the path again. But so far I think we're doing a good job. I was prepared mentally for this wave. I knew what was coming up, so we can easily send them back, use here some pirate glasses and to stop those guys right there. And I think we should also use here our snowball in a second. So snowball is gonna work to them, the mortars as well, and we need to prepare to send them back one more time, I think, as so many of them are still alive. And therefore we're gonna place here some pirate glasses, and now let's send all of them back, and hopefully they're not gonna get too fast. This would be a shame. We're placing here another couple of pirate glasses. We'll use here our snowball, and I think we actually did a quite well performance here. We dominated this, but still they're not dead yet. And maybe I need to send them back one last time. I think I need to send them back. I don't want to risk anything, as I said before. I'm getting now a lot more careful than before. And now we can sell this part. And the next wave will be another boss wave. And you know what that means? We're having here the Flying Dutchman coming in, and should be too much of a problem as well. And this guy is also slow, so we can actually relax here quite a bit. And yeah, this is quite convenient right now after those strong waves which we had to face right now. And after that, okay, our hero is gonna die right now. And after that disappointment right from the beginning, I'm still not over it. That's really, yeah, that's really painful to experience, that you had to suffer 4 damages in the early rounds and later on nothing actually can stop you. But yeah, maybe there will be another time where I'm doing a perfect video about it. But I think it's already quite close to perfect right now, this part right here. Alright, Flying Dutchman is going to die, and I didn't even have to sell here a honey gun, so this guy is actually quite a... yeah, he gives us some relaxing time basically. We don't need to do a lot. And here the heavy soldiers are no problem at all. At least I hope so, but it looks like that, and therefore we can now continue. And we're having at the moment 900 kills. We're 4, yeah, we unfortunately suffered 4 damage, which is the distance so far from the perfect score. But other than that, we're doing quite fine. We're having enough gears to stack up here, and I think I'm gonna place here some pirate glasses just in the back again as some last reserve. But so far nothing seems too threatful for us. But like I said, we're still 300 kills approximately away from the highest score, as you can see, so it's still a long time to go for me. It will be 30 minutes for you. It hopefully will be a little bit shorter, except if we have so many highlights coming up, of course. Boss wave is coming in, and it's gonna be chill out. And look at this huge ice block basically. And this guy is fortunately slow, and I don't know if this guy is doing splash damage or not, so let's check that one out. And this guy is doing splash damage, alright, but we have our hero as well. This means we can get this guy again distracted all the time, and we, I think, should use the opportunity right now to place some more pirate glasses here at the bottom, as this is getting, we're having so many gears and we're not making use of them at the moment, so that's what we need to do right now. And Chill Out is taking a lot of damage, fortunately for us, so maybe this is not gonna take that long to kill this guy off. And in the meantime, we're just gonna place here some pirate glasses. Alright, as I don't want Chill Out to reach my troops, which I already placed down here, I think I'm gonna send him back already right now, and this will save the pirate glasses life, so this is also an option. And our hero will be back in approximately 1 second, so that's also good for us. So this means we can actually, yeah, just in case Chill Out is walking too fast or is making his way too fast to the end of this maze, we can take him out. But it looks like that we're actually doing quite a decent job against this guy again with our hero, and that means Chill Out is gonna die here any second once he at least reaches here the poison jets, and then we can place here again the next honey gun. Alright, next wave is coming in, and we're having divers. Alright, so again a large group of divers. We've seen that before, and this wave was actually quite hard to deal with, so let's see how we're performing against them with our large amount of troops right now, and also with the upgraded mortars, so that's gonna be quite interesting to see the difference. Our giant cannon is almost used up, so we need to use it carefully right now, otherwise yeah, we're gonna have a problem when we really need it. So alright, so first mini bosses are making their way to the other side, so we better prepare here our honey gun. I was too much focused on the map, alright, and now things are gonna become very stressful, alright. So they are starting to speed up, and we have still a lot of them with a lot of health. fortunately we were able to just already deal a large amount of damage to some of them. And now this one is gonna turn around. I hope this one is gonna die. We need our Dragon Cannon right now for this part right here. Use our Snowball, use our Pirate Glasses, sell this one, and now we need to send them back one more time. So it's gonna be quite hectic from this point onwards. Alright, so they're gonna make it to the other side. We're gonna sell this part again. Let's place here some more Pirate Glasses. This will be a speed battle. And one of them is just made it to the other side. Okay, so another one too. So hopefully we're gonna be able to take them out. Otherwise, it's gonna be a real pain to deal with them. Okay, we're gonna take 1 damage, 2 damage. We are gonna place here some more Pirate Glasses, and our Dragon Cannon is out of ammunition, so one more is gonna hit our Sky Shot generator. This is unfortunate, but hopefully we're gonna take that one out. Alright, so we took 3 more damage, which is okay against this mass. And yeah, we're getting away from the perfect round. And the next round will be another air wave, so we better start off preparing by placing a lot more Pirate Glasses right now. So, goblins are gonna go down, and now the next boss wave is coming in, and we need to deal with Dokifan again. I don't know if it's exactly the same one, but you can see a lot more damage. Yeah, he takes a lot more damage up than before. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sell here those parts to make sure that he's taking all the time a lot more damage. And now we are placing here some more Pirate Glasses, and so far we did a 20% damage, just 20% damage, which is not a lot, so we need to be careful right now. Let's place here some more Pirate Glasses, and I hope this is gonna be enough to take him out. If not, we're gonna have a problem. 30% damage. Alright guys, this is gonna be intense, so let's place here some more Pirate Glasses right now, and hopefully we're gonna deal now some more damage to this guy than we did before. Dokifan is grinding his way through our masses of troops, but is taking already quite a larger amount of damage. At least it appears to me like that. Or everything is just running faster right now. 50% is done, and we're not fast enough to spam Pirate Glasses. And we can sell those guys again off. We don't need the poison jets right there, as they're not hitting anything besides of air units. Let's place some more Pirate Glasses, and I think it actually looks good. We're gonna be able to pull that one off. Need to sell the other one, so we are investing already here large amount of gears just to pull or to win against Dokifan. And I think that should be enough right now. Dokifan is gonna take some more damage, 15% damage already dealt to this guy, and now he's getting into the large crowd of Pirate Glasses, so hopefully he's gonna target on them. Yes, he does, and this should be the end for Dokifan. If not, I'm gonna freak out. No, it worked out everything perfectly, and now another wave of heavy goblins is coming in like always, and they're no problem for us at all. At least we're gonna use the snowball, and this means this is actually the last round, I think. The last amount of kills. I know what I forgot is that this is the unbeatable round of troops. Oh guys, we actually didn't manage to win against, get on the first place. Oh, this is unfortunate, just because we did some mistakes here in the beginning, I think. We could sell this off, but you can see that those troops are not taking any damage at all, so this is a final wave, so to speak, which just prevents you from getting any further, so I think that's like the limit where we can get to. And even though they're now getting into the large crowd of Pirate Glasses, they're gonna destroy us. And that's gonna be the end of this battle. Unfortunately, I didn't exceed that score of our opponent, which is kind of unfortunate. I know this guy has the 3rd ammo slot, so this is quite helpful, or I think this guy has the 3rd ammo slot. I wanna check that out for a second. So this guy, no, he doesn't. So he did perform quite well. Has 1 higher level in mortar and stuff, so I think we performed quite well here inside of it. I'm gonna try it again, as yeah, I didn't reach my goal here today. I'm a little bit disappointed. We took 7 damages, and this would help us here to get the perfect score. So this guy actually played the perfect round in 54 minutes. For me it took a little bit longer, but at least I could show you how that's gonna work out, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was probably a longer video. I don't know how it's gonna look like in the end, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.